2, 3.
There are moments that last only a few seconds, but touch the heart of life. And when the endless nostalgia, when the distance is no longer important, only love is forever. Just a hug is enough to say it all. All the best images we want to send to everyone are the words of the heart. Welcome, everyone. Blindfolded in the middle of the wedding, she lost. But then a familiar touch made her heart stop. Is he the one you love? The blindfold fell, tears flowing out. Not because of sadness, but because love was in the right place. The bustling grass. A familiar soldier appearance appears. Tanyelu froze, then hugged. No need to ask. You realize each other with all your heart. Between the crowded airport, the two girls discovered Dad remote. The small sign fell, his arms spread wide. He knelt down, wrapped his arms around his small world. One day, going to the market was normal. Mom turned back and heart stopped beating. The child in the military uniform smiled. The hug and crying, motherhood without notice.
It was a long work day? Oh, wait.
He entered quietly, and she stood. A breathing out, a trembling hug. Time like melting, my beloved grandson finally returned. The lesson was quiet, the door opened. She realized the familiar figure, rushed over, jumped into her father's arms. Laughter and tears burst into that moment.
I'm dirty and filthy. So?
In a cozy restaurant, he silently looked up, then suddenly stood up. A tight hug lifted the soldier from the ground. Love without notice. The boy turned and froze. Is you? Without hesitation, he rushed into his familiar arms. That hug brought with him the memory of suppression. The boy saw him, his eyes lit up. No need to think. He ran out of force, jumped into his father's arms. Safe, warm, complete. She walked over, then stopped. A feeling of pulling her head. Is the child? No need to look closely. She rushed into that arms. The only place always belonged to her. On the rainy runway, the girl ran like in the movie. He opened his arms, and that dance brought with him nostalgia, love, and the promise that had been kept for days.
Happy birthday.
The happy birthday sound was rang out when he appeared, holding the cake. His mother froze, then burst into tears. That hug, the biggest gift of the most special day. On the runway, he knelt down. An immature voice called, "Father!" The gaze, our hug, all encapsulated in an unforgettable moment. She quietly moved back when her parents were hugging someone. A touch, a turn, and the mother's voice exclaimed without words. The joy of bursting, no more explanation. The blanket was pulled down. The familiar face appeared. The boy shouted in joy, rushed to hug. The friendship could not hide behind any makeup. Playing, she stopped. The gaze touched the father just returned. All the games are forgotten. Only the small joy rushed into the big arms. On the dark stage, the lights were not as brilliant as the hug she received when her father suddenly stepped out. The whole family hugged each other, an indispensable squad. Between the party, she turned. Is he the one? Wait, skirts fly in steps. That hug is the sweetest response for the series of expectations. After 366 days, the small dogs still remember. Seeing her, he ran straight, jumping into the familiar arms. This love, no need for words, just need her heart to feel.
Oh my God, what the hell?
She opened the door, thought that the patient who expected her brother. I know. Her voice broke out, and the hug said all the things could not say. graduation ceremony was shimmering, but the true gift is her father. A soldier carrying flowers and a hug makes every gaze melt. He appeared at the door. The little grandchild realized first, bright eyes, a gaze, a smile, and a long hug. The two brothers were once again. In the middle of Christmas atmosphere, the gift box opened. The soldier came out. The girl in the red pajamas rushed over, burst into tears in her father's arms. The warmest Christmas gift, ruined after waiting. On the noisy stadium, parents were stunned to see the son in the Navy. The tight hug among thousands of people. The biggest victory is this moment.
Cool.
In a peaceful class, the boy froze when he saw the soldier coming in.
What's up, man?
The choked hug spreading touch throughout the classroom. On the sidewalk, the girl startled back to the familiar call. Seeing her father, she hugged in tears. 2 years away, now encapsulated in a hug. In the garage, the mother froze,
Dana.
then burst into tears when the soldier's daughter appeared. Don't surprise my mother like that. The hug, tears poured down. The stadium
Back
resounded.
from deployment
Zach,
today.
the mother shouted
Welcome
and rushed to
home,
hug her.
Zach.
The whole family joined the warm, happy arms in the middle of the cheers. In the hall, the girl was interviewing and turned around. The soldier behind. Laughter broke, tight hug, a gift of unexpected and sacred graduation. In the store, the boy suddenly realized that she was behind. The passionate hug among crowded people makes the whole space warm. At the harbor, the girl ran to hug the soldier, the kiss in the sunshine, the symbol of eternal love. At the yard, the soldier picked him up from the back. She burst into tears in her father's arms. How much I hope to melt in that tiny hug. Before the church, the bride was broken when he saw her brother appear. The wedding day is more perfect than ever.
I'm sorry, my mom's a photographer.
In the prom photo shoot, the girl shouted when the soldier's sister appeared.
Ready?
The tight hug, the joy of
One,
doubling, the
2,
unforgettable memory.
3.
On the hockey yard, the children rushed to hug the soldier suddenly appeared. The wife is teary. The holiday finally is also complete. The soldier had just escaped from the detention place, hugging relatives in tears. Liberation, reunion, the power of love and hope. The girl opened the door, stunned by the soldier hugging the bouquet of flowers, shouting, hugging, tears. Normal day suddenly became miraculous.
What the?
Hold
Are
on.
you serious?
In the night, she opened the gift box, and the relative of the soldier came out. Jackie, the call of the
What is
bouquet,
it?
the hug, all the nostalgia in the cold night. At work, the mother was surprised when the soldier's daughter appeared. She burst into tears, hugging her child amidst the surprised gaze of colleagues. On the ice field, the girl stopped when she saw her brother jump. The hug in the cold makes the whole yard melted from emotion. She opened the Christmas gift box. The soldier's brother came out from the inside. Screams, laughter, and hug. The most unexpected gift of her life. The boy turned, stunned. "Mom!" Unable to believe his eyes, he rushed over, hugging as feared that his mother disappeared. The hug instead of thousands of nostalgia. On the football field, the two sisters were quiet when they saw him. The screams burst, rushed to hug as if never left. In the middle of the market, Mom turned around. Stunned eyes, then burst into tears. "I don't say anything to you." That hug, an explosive joy after waiting. Being posing for photos, the mother came back, and oh my God, being a boy. She jumped up, hugged him, a photobomb that made her heart stop beating for happiness. In the classroom, the boy was suddenly embraced. Back, oh my God! Unable to hold back tears, he rushed over, hugged his brother in the joy of breaking. In the restaurant, the girl was bewildered when she saw the soldier approaching the bouquet of red flags, but the smile flashed when she realized the real gift was he returned. The soldier sat, waiting. The dog reserved, then realized the owner. He jumped up, groaning with joy. A hug without words. The wedding ceremony was quietly until the groom's groom came back and dumbfounded. "Be cousin." The tight hug and the cheers is an unforgettable wedding gift. In the middle of the solemn army, the girl found her lover. She hugged him, despite the ritual. That kiss, a happy statement. Afghanistan. She had just entered the kitchen, collapsed when she saw him. No need to say anything, just hug. All nostalgia broken in that moment. In the canteen, she looked up, then woke up. Older brother. Small arms hugged him, ignoring all eyes. Only pure happiness left. At the airport, the girl saw him. Without thinking, she ran like flying. The hug is strangled, and time. At the moment of graduation photography, his brother appeared after the bush. She shouted, rushing over. The best photo is a picture of him returning. The dog recognized the owner from afar, jumping up like a shot. No need to teach, it understands. Love does not have time expiry. The boy was surprised to look at the girl. A light troll. Goodbye. Then laugh, hug each other, both unexpected and warm. The soldier quietly entered behind the girl. When she came back, was a happy shock. That choked hug said everything. The wife was sleeping until the soldier came out. She was awake immediately, as if she had just received the most beautiful gift in her life. She burst into tears. Everything seemed to stop, only two people and a kiss in the middle of the sea. On the runway, the girl rushed like the wind, jumping up and hugging the soldier. That kiss is the landing point of all nostalgia. The girl ran along the army, her eyes searched, and then hugged him. The soldier's eyes lit up, like bringing the world into the arms. In the middle of the work, the girl froze when the soldier she always missed suddenly appeared. A scream, tearful eyes, and choking hug. Their love has overcome all distance. The whole apartment burst into joy. Best friend ran to hug each other, choking, "I thought you didn't go home." True friendship does not need long words. The family photo suddenly turned a miraculous moment. The father turned, dumbfounded for a moment, and then spread his arms. The hug was warmer than every winter. Surprised eyes radiant. After 7 months of waiting, her soldier came back, in bones, with meat, with all love. An open door, a bouquet of flowers, a son,
Merry
and the
Christmas.
mother burst into tears.
Von
Oh my
Mark.
God, Christmas this year is full. The boy ran like the arrow shot at his father's arms, 7 months waiting to gather in a trembling hug and tears at the airport. Mom is still in the car. When her son appeared, she burst into tears. Thank God. That hug is the deepest Thanksgiving. In the middle of the graduation ceremony, the soldier stepped up, hugging his relatives amidst his eyes. A hug for thousands of silent love words. The football field was busy with laughter when the player hugged his relatives. 9 months waiting to close with the sunshine bracelet. The door opened. Mother shouted, jumped, hugged her beloved daughter. The small dog is also happy, flooding the roof. The noisy mealtime was quiet when she realized the soldier. No hesitation, I rushed, hugging, causing everyone to melt. Right at work, the nurse's mother turned around, then shouted in happiness. That hug is the medicine to cure all the distance. The boy saw his father's shadow, rushing like a shot. I miss you so much. The sound is small but makes the adult heart quiet. The door was opened. The girl rushed over, hugging her lover. The hug is burning like never separated. The waiter carries food and is the soldier she loves. When she realized, she burst into tears, covering her mouth because she was too touched. A meal. All the love. Between laughter, her eyes widened. Her soldier is standing there, no speechless, only tears and choking hugs. In the middle of the construction site, the man turned around and laughed. The hug tightly, simple but warm to heart. The father is speaking, trying to hold back tears. When he came back to see his son, he cried like a child. That hug touched his heart.